All right, today we're going to talk about something that sounds scary, but it isn't at all. It's called press releases. One thing that we're going to start with is I have a little bit of a document here where it will give you a template so you can advertise if you have closed a single deal or multiple deals. So it is in Google Docs as per usual. And you cannot edit this, of course. So, what you have to do is you have to follow the directions, which is file, and you can either download it. You can download this as Word doc, by the way, if that makes things easier. Make a copy and then my drive, and then I'm just going to save it so that I remember where it is. I'm going to call it press release. Select. Just going to remove copy of and make a copy. And this will give me an editable file, so I can delete this red image here. All right. You can also delete this stuff too up at the header. All you have to do is just double click on the header and you can just go through and just delete everything here and then add your own logo if you want to. And then you will have those filled out. Now, there are two basic ways to do a press release once you have it. And one of the cheap way to do it is by actually building yourself a press release, like an email list. So, like for instance, I did a NIOP Arizona here and we're going to go to it. We're going to go to news and media. And then what I would do here if I was trying to find an email address of places where I could send them, all my listings and deals and stuff to see if they would be interested in posting it, is I would just contact this email address here at the bottom and just be like, hey, can I send my press releases to you guys? And then, as I receive them, and then, they'll either give you an email address or a fax number for you to advertise that stuff to. You would take that information, you would just put it in a little Excel spreadsheet so that when you do have these, you'll have it. So doing the local ones is a little bit of extra work because you're going to go to NIOP, you're going to go to CCIM, you're going to go to your local newspaper, you're going to go to Red Magazine if you have a local Red Magazine. I mean, they do want stories, and sometimes you'll get picked up, sometimes you won't. That's just the nature of PR. It depends on how slow a news day, if they need to fill space or whatever. So it's really just a matter of just sending it out and just kind of praying. So if you do want to get yourself a local list, of course, it is free. It's just a matter of doing the work to find the email addresses and the fax numbers to send them out to. Another way is going to be here I have EIN Presswire and then PR Underground. Now, these are two places that are really great. And what they do is you have a small fee, and then they automatically put them up for all of these news media to pick them. So Google News, AP News, NBC, Fox, ABC, CBS, affiliate sites, all kinds of things will end up getting your information, and then they will decide whether or not they're going to blast it out. So EIN Presswire is one of them. And you can see here that it's not expensive. It's, $100 for the basic. It gets you on a whole bunch of different stuff. And press releases, you get a little word limit here, keyword anchors, that sort of thing. And then once you get started, it's going to ask you some questions. Like it's going to have like a title, name. It's going to have your content. It's going to ask you for pictures. So pictures of your property are really great. Otherwise, you can just do like a picture of your office building where you work, or you can do a picture of yourself. But they do need at least one or two pictures in order to post up your thing. So just be aware of that before you do any of these. PR Underground is exactly the same thing, where it has it's very, very basic, $70 in order to do one of these, or, God, you can go global if you really wanted to. But for the most part, I pretty much just stick to the basic, but they do get out there. I don't have as much, again, I don't want to get sued here. So personally, when I use both of them, I get more ROI, so return on my investment with EIN Presswire, than I do with PR Underground. Personally, it could be different for you, but both of them, it's a really great way to really get your listing out there to and really impress your clients. So I do want to show you what it looks like also after you've sent it. This is a report from EIN Press Wire here. Here's what it looks like. So once you've purchased a press release, this is what they get you afterwards, and this is all the people that have picked up your articles. So here you can see all of the people that picked up my article here when I purchased it, and you can kind of go down. You have some random ones like Nebraska picked it up for some reason a bunch of times. You have some places that I've never heard of. You have Global Reporter, you have World News Online. You have a couple of the Foxes picked it up. You can kind of go through here, small business in the news. And then when you click on these links, it will actually show you your article. So here, let me click on one of these here so you can see what it looks like. So when I did a blast here, I did a blast with EIN Newswire. I sent them just some pictures of some stuff. And then now this is like an average sort of thing. So I wrote an article basically about lead generation or whatever. And I just went to go see who picked it up. Now, the reason why I did this was actually to get some just street cred. So, you know where it says as seen on TV or whatever. So, Calico Marketing as seen on, and now I can put every single one of these logos underneath that. So, if you are looking for just some street cred and you just want to do like a little one thing that's really always picked up is like if you're doing some sort of 3 trends to look for in the future of like industrial properties or something like that. And I think it's 700 words. What does it say? I can't remember, but it's like 700 words or whatever. You just write a little article about it and you publish it and you see who picks it up. And then afterwards you can advertise that you have been mentioned or as seen on all of these different places. So it really showcases that you have been in the news before. And you can also do this with your listings too, because it's very impressive to go ahead and send one of these. So after you've purchased it, it does send you this report. You can then forward this over to your client. They will click through here, see that their listing is showcased in all of these different places with your little information here and their pictures on the side. It's really gonna make a big impression. For $100, I think that this, having your article show up for a whole year on all of these different places is a very good buy. And I think it's going to really impress your clients. It's going to showcase you on a whole bunch of different places. It's really a great investment for both your advertising and also for your listings and trying to get them turned over as fast as possible. Now, ROI wise, for turning around listings, say you have a listing that is a problem child and you're trying to turn around, doing something like this will probably get your clients interested and happy, and you kind of like give them goodwill. Will it actually sell your property? Probably not. People are not going to, Nebraska to, what is this? Nebraska, Southeast Nebraska news to find a property to buy, but it will show that you are working very hard as a real estate agent to get those listings turned around as possible. And if you are having somebody that is kind of upset because something is taking a little bit too long, that they feel like is a really great way to really just kind of like blast it out really fast, showcase that listing, and try to get some goodwill going with that client so that they will keep you on for the next project as well. So again, not very hard. It's just a matter of putting together your press release and then either sending it to EIN Press Wire reports, or to go through and kind of do the long game of getting some of those local email addresses. I do promise you, though, it will take you a few weeks to really gather up all those email addresses for the local press releases. But in the end, they're probably going to pick up your stories more so than some of these other bigger ones will. So it's worth the extra work. So that's it with the press releases. Now you know where to go to. EIN, Presswire, and then PR Underground are just great ways to really get your name out there. They're great ways to get your listings out there, and it's a really great way to impress your clients and to really let them show that you have a really great listing strategy and marketing strategy that's going to get their property sold as fast as possible. So that is it. I will see you in the next one.